Now I am moving to one more topic, which is serverless computing, which we need to understand what is the meaning of serverless computing. Okay, because it is related with our cloud computing concept. So here we are going to understand about what is serverless computing. Here, serverless, that means serverless, no. Server is basic use, or we can say that the basic of our infrastructure or our development or hosting. Okay, so the serverless doesn't mean that no server. Okay, instead server an integral part of this concept, or we can say that server is required for hosting application and providing it to our other users. So here uh, we are as per word serverless, we cannot say that we don't require server. Here uh, as I told, that renting resources. So what is the concept of serverless is not to implement or not to use permanently any server. Just like we are executing any code, a piece of code, on demand code. Okay, at that time, the time required for execution, we need to pay for that. Okay, just like we are using many devices, many devices which are available in local market publicly, and what we are doing, just we are going and using for a while for that service, and we are paying rent for that service. Okay, so we can say that serverless is an event driven computing model or code execution where underlying infrastructure, what does mean by infrastructure? That's like our physical or virtual host, virtual machine, containers, and as well as operating system. All these are things. Okay, is extracted from the developer and the service consumer. That means as a developer, or we can say that if we are service consumer, then it all these are abstracted from us. Application run in a stateless container, and that are swamped based on triggering of event. Just like if we are triggering any event, then at that time we are using server. Okay, and the application logic and business logic is also encapsulated in a function which runs on a container. The cloud computer infrastructure, as the application load increases, more functions are executed proportionally. The scaling of the underlying infrastructure is taken care by cloud provider. Suppose uh, uh, just like the big billion sales, Amazon, Flipkart, they are giving big billion sales, and at that time there are uh, there might be huge traffic on their website. So it may be possible that their site may collapse. So here you can see there are lots of applications we are also having. At that huge load, the application get collapsed and not available to users. So if as a market, leading agency, if you are providing any service to users, that means that is the big billion sale from this time to this time, and at that time if your service goes down, then it will impact your business, it will impact your business as well as your reputation. So at that time, if we are handling our infrastructure, then we have to manage the resources at that time, and they must do the difficult, then that is the most difficult job. But here in cloud computing, in serverless computing, we don't require to take such botheration. We just require to write some code. We just require to write some code for just like if the user traffic is going more than 1 lakh, then increase one server. It will automatically scaling, and it will also automatically improving our application speed. So here in cloud computing or in serverless computing, we don't require to add multiple servers at the time of huge traffic. It will automatically adjust. So the scaling, it is called scaling. A scale up and a scale down. There are two types of scaling. We will learn in further. So here the serverless computing, the concept of serverless computing is to use the server or execute our code on demand and pay only for that period to the service provider. Okay. Next, in this slide, you can see 90% of your computing output is wasted. Why? Just like we are not utilizing our 100% brain. Just like server. In server, we are purchasing server and paying lakhs of rupees, and after that we are hosting some applications, and that time we are utilizing only 5 to 15% of their capacity, and rest 85 to 95% is waste. So if we are providing cloud computing, or we can say that the serverless computing, then we can distribute capacity or distribute computing power between different consumers. So it will increase optimal use of our application, our server. Okay.